I don't know if any of you have ever heard of a Luna bar. It is like a woman's bar, and it is 180 calories, 6 grams of fat, and it has 9 grams of protein for one bar. Oops, sorry, upside down. I don't know, first of all, two things about the bar. I don't know if, A, it's even worth it. I'm not really good with the whole calorie protein thing yet, so if any of you have any opinions on that, please let me know. My other thing is I don't have the band yet. I don't know what my band is going to allow and what it's not going to allow. I know in the beginning I won't be eating anything at all, really. But as I progress, I don't know if this is something that will actually go down. I know that there are some people out there that no matter how much they chew, their band does not allow certain foods. So I don't know if this is something that might be too chewy and stiff, kind of, to go down. Maybe too dry. Let me know if anybody's ever tried this and what they think of it. I'm trying to think of anything else I want to say. I want to say a big thank you to Sky Moon 1982 and Banded Wendy. You guys are amazing. You look amazing. I give you guys the utmost credit for all the videos you put on. I mean, you guys have really been there day in and day out with your videos. And you are a huge inspiration to me. And I really hope that, you know, I could lose just as much as you guys and, you know, do what you do. You know, I really want to start, you know, once I get the band, I want to start really working at it and exercising. And I told my husband, I said, I'm not going through all this, and I'm not going to go under the knife to, God forbid. I know that it's not a big, I know that the risks aren't big for bands, but it's still in my head that you're going under for surgery, you know, whatever else. So I told my husband, I'm not risking my life to have surgery to screw it all up in the end. I said, you know, as of now, I know I talk a good game. I don't have the band yet. I don't know what my life is going to be like once I have it. But from what I say right now is I basically don't want to screw up. I don't want temptation. And I told my husband, you know, if there's going to be those temptations where we go to somebody's house, you know, and they want to have dinner with us, I said either we need to bring our own food, or if we don't like what where they're ordering food from, we go out and get our own food. And that's the way it's going to have to be, because I don't want to be sabotaged. You know, I told a lot of my friends that I talked to about it, I said, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm never going to have a bite of, you know, a hamburger ever again, or, you know, I'm never going to have, you know, a taste of something ever again, because we all know that that's not true. You know, you can't live the rest of your life and not taste, you know, your favorite food ever again or anything like that, but, you know, portion's going to be a lot different. It's going to be a big change for me. I think I'm ready for it this time, though, you know, with everything. I don't know what else to really say. I have my endoscopy coming up. I'm a little nervous about that. As you'll tell in future videos, I'm a very nervous person with certain things. I haven't told everybody yet about my surgery. Only very few people very close to me who I trust have I told my surgery about to. Only certain people at my job know, some close people, my bosses. Not everybody else knows. I don't want to tell them yet. I don't really care to hear about people's opinions on what they think and whatever else. The people who I know that are going to be excited for me, those are the people I tell. I know that there's negativity things about the band, and I know there's positive things out there. I've seen it all, and I've read it all. I don't need to hear it from somebody. I've already made my decision. I've made my date. I'm having my surgery. I don't need to hear your opinion on something which I feel most people know nothing about. So if you haven't done the research on it, don't talk to me about it. And, you know, I have to say, one of my closest friends, you know, until she learned all about it, you know, she would sit there and think it was the easy way out. But now she knows firsthand, you know, from how she knows, I won't say how she knows, but she knows firsthand basically that it is the hardest thing that somebody has to do. you know, how hard somebody has to work at it, and the food you have to make, and the preparation, and just everything that goes into a bariatric surgery, whether it's the band, gastric, the sleeve, whatever it is you choose to do. She realizes how hard it is to work at it. It's not an easy way out, you know, and I consider the band my last resort. It's either I do this or I die. That's how I'm looking at it. Trust me, I feel I've tried a lot of diets, you know, and I mean, I've tried everything from Weight Watchers. I tried a gimmick called Calorad, where you drink this liquid before you go to bed and you're supposed to lose weight. I did lose weight with it. I gained it all back. I did prescription diet pills. You know, I lost 70 pounds for my wedding. Felt fantastic. Came off the pills. Pretty much, you know, a few months down the line, went on a cruise, had a great time, came back, got pregnant, all over. That went all my hard work. And it's been a real struggle for me to get weight off ever since I had my daughter. I've kind of just been putting it on and putting it on. So now it's time to take it off and take it off. I'm not 100% ready to tell anybody my weight yet. Please don't be offended, everyone out there in YouTube land. I'm with my husband. This November we'll be together 14 years. And we'll have been married 4 years. It is only within this past year that my husband knows my weight. When I was pregnant, he didn't even know my weight. And that was a big thing that bothered me too, because I would kind of almost push him away from my doctor's appointments, because the first time he came with me, you know, he didn't know my weight. I didn't want him to know my weight. So the doctor, you know, hello, they want to weigh you first before they examine you. And I made him wait in the waiting room, and I said, they'll call you in when they're ready for you to come in. So the girl weighed me, and I joked around with her and said, oh, my husband doesn't know my weight, I'd rather him not, you know, whatever. And I kind of pre-warned the doctor. So now my husband comes in the room, and the whole time I'm like sweating, like, oh my God, are they going to tell him what I weigh? Please don't mention my weight, you know, whatever else. And she said, my doctor at one point came out and she was about to say something about my weight, and I said, please, 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 just don't mention anything about my weight with my husband in the room. If you want to talk to me about that, wait till he leaves. And I was so embarrassed, because it was like, it was embarrassing for me, because it was something that we didn't talk about. So basically, you know, we finally came out to each other this year about how much we weigh, and we got that out in the open, and now it's, you know, I kind of look back on it and I'm like, wow, you know, I pushed him away from so many things because of my weight, and meanwhile, he's loved me at every pound I've ever been. You know, weight has no issue for him at all, and I love him for that, because he's never made comments, has nothing, he loves me at every pound I am, and I love that. But, so I'm very excited to, you know, get the band, lose weight, get down to a good size, get on with our lives, hopefully have another child, and have him be able to experience all my doctor's visits with me, because I'm not going to care anymore about, you know, what that scale number says. And other than that, I don't really know what else to say for my first video. I want to say I'm not going to make another video till maybe like the day before my endoscopy. But who knows, I might just come on here and just have some things that I want to say. I do want to say, though, that I am reading, my mother-in-law bought me 3 books. Love my mother-in-law, by the way. She bought me 3 books. I only have one of the books close by me. I will show it to you. It's called Lap Band for Life. And it is by Ariel Ortiz, MD. He is a doctor. I haven't started reading that one yet. I have 2 other books by another doctor that she got me that are actually very interesting, and I'm reading them. And the books by the other doctor actually has like question and answers in it. So you're supposed to like write questions down and then write your answers to it and everything. And so I have my little notebook going here with, you know, all my questions written down with some of my answers. And it's funny because the one question that this doctor asks over and over and over again, and it's like, all right, I already know the answer, is he says, what's the number 1 rule of lap band? And you're supposed to always answer protein first. No matter what, protein first. So I've already learned that no matter what.